Now, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Now, as you know, with this channel, we talk everything basketball related. Every news that come out regarding the NBA, guarantee we 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 are on it. So yeah, if you love basketball content or just the NBA in general, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. So this video and other videos like this video, like mine, can get out to other basketball fanatics just like yourself, man. And also too, leave a comment. I love talking with NBA fans regarding any top topic I cover pertaining to NBA news or whatever in general. But leave a comment too. But that's pretty much it. We gonna get right into it. So in today's video, man, I've been thinking on it. I've been thinking on it a lot, and it's pertaining to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies, the fun, exciting jamorant-led Memphis Grizzlies. And when I took a look at the Western Conference standings and really assess some of the teams that's maybe ahead of Memphis or even kind of not too far off from Memphis. And I went back and really looked at this Memphis team and how they are constructed. It just, for me, it just really makes me wonder, like, how far can this team really go? And that's not to say Memphis is a bad team, because they're not. But when I look at the West, I definitely think Memphis is, Memphis can get through a first round playoff series or whatever. But when it comes to like the second round in the Western Conference Finals, I'm just really curious to see what's the ceiling for this team. How far can they make it in the playoffs, when you gonna see better teams and better teams gonna really hone in and scout you, and with that, Memphis to me only has for me, is one guy who you could count on night in and night out, and that's Ja. But it's gonna be key for guys like Jaren Jackson to step up, or guys like Dillon Brooks to step up. That's gonna be really key. But man, like the Grizzlies, man, if you talk about the season in general, man, they have had a really good season. Nobody expecting them to be third. I know they're gonna be back in the playoffs, but and they third right now. Ja's having an amazing season. If it wasn't for guys like Giannis and Embiid, like you could put them in the MVP conversations. And something that's really interesting about this team is even the games that Ja has missed, the Grizzlies have played solid, without him. Like I think they 12 and 4 or 5 or something. That record is probably wrong, but it's something like that. Like they, for some reason, have played very, very well without Ja. You just got to give. It just goes back to their culture and that grit and grind culture. Every time I think of grit and grind, I think of the guys like Tony Allen. I think of Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, that whole era. But also too, man, when you think about the foundation that's laid, I got to go back to Taylor Jenkins. Like Taylor Jenkins is a really good coach, and it's definitely, he's probably not gonna win Coach of the Year, but he's definitely like top 3 or top 4 as far as coaches of the year. But man, like I said, man, like, are the Grizzlies better than the Suns? Are they better than Golden State when Golden State is healthy in a 7-game series? I know they had success against them, in the regular season, but in the 7-game series, like, can he get over the hump of a Golden State? Denver, like, say Jamal Murray come back to Denver, like, are they better than Denver? That's just questions I have about this team, going into the playoffs. Like, I just really hope, like going forward in the offseason, they can add that one more piece, that one more, like star type player, that would definitely put them over the hump. But at the end of the day, man, it don't matter though. Like they gonna always be a team that's gonna get by with effort and their foundation that has solidly been laid. But it comes down to sometimes in the playoffs. It comes down to who has the best player on the floor. Like who has the sometimes it might come down to who has like the best star players on their team, or it might come down to that end. And then can we count on Dillon Brooks to show up when the lights are super bright, or the Jaren Jacksons, can we count on them? That's stuff that remains to be seen, and that's something that we definitely are going to be finding out come playoff time. Because like I said, this team I'm not worried about in the first round. It's just second round in the Western Conference Finals where I'm gonna really be looking at Memphis to see like the way they play and just having jobs like they really main like Gal whatever cannot be sustainable in a 7-game series when you facing the team the playoffs it's mano a mano. Like it gets to like when you get to like game 2 or 3, everybody you like they know your weaknesses, they weaknesses, and that's why I said it comes down to star players. Like the game plan goes out the window sometimes in the playoffs because you kind of know the other team tendencies and they know yours, and it's gonna come down to star players. Do Memphis have that much firepower for that? Remains to be seen, but man, shout out Memphis, man. They have an amazing season. Leave in the comments how far you think that this team can go once they get to the playoffs. It's like Memphis is one of those teams where, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it all the way to the finals. I wouldn't be surprised because they've just been, that explosive and good this year. And then also too, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose in like the second round. Like it's one of those things, like, so it's up in the air. We're gonna see. But if you're a Memphis fan and you're a Grizzlies fan or just an NBA fan in general, man, hit that like button, man. It helps the channel. Helps the channel spread out to other NBA fans alike, like you, who love stuff like this, and subscribe to the channel, man. And that's pretty much gonna be it for me. Yeah.